Most Disney fans don't even know that this Disney beach resort exists. But should your family stay here?
So here we are in Hilton Head, South Carolina at the unexpected Disney Jewel. They have cookies from 3 to 5 and they have coffee in the morning.
You can sit out here as well, it looks like, and you can hear the cicadas. And hey, there's a little bit of a view of the marsh over there.
So here are the activities for the day.
And this is the entrance to the pool. It is open from 9 to 9, and there's a lifeguard on duty from 9 to 9. Broad Creek Mercantile, you have the general store, Tide Me Over, the community hall, exercise room, and a restroom. And this is the current menu over at Tide Me Over for lunch and dinner. And they are open until 6 daily. And this is a look out at the marsh. I'm told we have to get a view of this at sunset, but with the rain, I don't know. And here's the thing I really love. I noticed this as soon as we walked up. It tells you how many miles to each of the other Disney properties. So later on in this adventure, we're going to the Polynesian villas and bungalows, and it tells us it's another 341 miles to that. So this little area is so compact. It has everything. There's the exercise room. So if you needed a workout while you were here, it's not huge, but it has all of the basics. It's got free weights. It's got a couple of treadmills, bicycle, elliptical, and this is where you would find the restrooms. So just taking a look at the Halloween merch at the time we're here, it's near Halloween. And then just to take a look around, oh yes. They have the ears. Luckily, I don't see a pair of ears I have to have, so that's good. And then they have plushies over here. And then they have t-shirts. They are 25 each when you buy 2. And then they have Vacation Club merch. They have goggles, sunglasses if you need them. They've got the latest lounge flies. And as this is a DVC, this is a home away from home resort, so you can bring in your own groceries. We pass so many Publix, Kruger's, all of the grocery stores, Walmart. But if you've forgotten something, you can grab something from here. And then they have desserts if you wanted to grab something. This store is open until 9. There are Mickey bars, as the little guy is pointing out. There's $6.29 at the time of recording. And then you have sodas and you have candies. So this is everything that you need to make yourself at home for your stay. Okay, so here's what you need to know about the Tide Me Over. If you want to eat here just because your room is not ready, just as we are doing, it is hot out here. So I am hoping that by the time these bags come, they tell us where our room is. It is Florida hot, and we're in South Carolina. And look who dropped by, Pluto. Hi, Pluto. I love these, and I could not wait until we got to the Magic Kingdom to try one. And so here we are. We're staying in room 2122, and we're going to take you through the space, starting here at the entryway. You have 3 different directions you can go into. We are going to go straight ahead into the living space here in this villa. When you come through the door, if you walk straight in, you will walk into the combination living room, bedroom, and full-size kitchen. So you could quite comfortably get your groceries in here for a week, 2 weeks, however long you happen to be staying here. In addition, you have all of your usual spaces here. You have your glasses, you have your coffee mugs, and you also, of course, have your plates and your bowls available for use. And as always, you will find a toaster here in the DVC villas. And if you like coffee, tea, they have a Keurig set up for you, and they give you everything that you need for a few cups of coffee. If you are cooking, there is a full-size electric stove, oven, and your microwave. You have a 2-sided sink here and a dishwasher. In the cupboards above, you have mixing bowls, etc., serving bowls that will help you. And it even comes with a trash compactor and a thunderstorm. It is set up with banquet seating, and it's always set up with your Mickey plate. Here in the living room, you have yourself a couch with a chaise lounge, not really a chaise lounge. This actually moves around if you wanted it to. It's a little rough to do with it on the carpet. And this actually turns into a bed. We'll pull that out and we'll let you see what it looks like. And just so that you know, this does lift up into a table. Again, a table or a desk space, but this extends the space that you have where people can sit and eat. You also have inside of this unit a little storage space so that the people staying out here in this area, they have a little extra space where they can store their things. But this also turns into a bed, so that ups the number of people that you can actually have sleeping here. So let me just show you. You would lift this out and this becomes a single bed. Which side do you want to take? Left. Okay, lefty. And you take these handles firmly and pull. And you have Donald relaxing in a hammock out at the marshes. So the other thing that I want to talk about is if you've been traveling with us for a little bit, I love my plugs and I love to see where my plugs are. Inside of each of the units, there are 2 regular plugs and 2 USB-Cs in there. And it's the same on the other side as well. Other plugs in this space, over here in the lamp, you have the 2 plugs and the 2 USBs in there as well. The other thing that I wanted to point out is in addition to these plugs, you also have an HDMI plug. So if you wanted to screencast something on the television, your plug is right here and easy to reach. The other thing I wanted to point out for you is you have right here a drawer for people staying in this space. This villa has so much space. Here you have a dresser with 6 deep drawers for your clothing. Of course, you have a large screen television in here and you have a bench on either side. And if you look right underneath, there is some additional storage space there. You have 2 large drawers here as well. You have the large king size bed, identical side tables. You have your charging plugs and your outlets that you can use. And this is always great. I love this. There's a reading light on either side of the bed. You also have very deep drawers. All right, next we are headed into the main bathroom, and this main bathroom could be a hotel room. Come with me. Look at this soaker tub. It is so deep. It is not a whirlpool, but such a nice, luxurious touch to this space. Let's just touch the towels. Not bad. Not bad. These are soft and not scratchy at all. You have this huge space with just 1 sink, which would normally upset me because this is a large sink space or counter space to not have 2 sinks. But when I saw how they laid it out, I'm okay with it. You can have 2 people getting ready at the same time. So you have a sink here. You have plenty of drawer space. You have your not H2O products. And then you also have your huge closet over here. And in here, you will find your safe. And if you had to, you could probably stand your laptop up in there and get it to close. You have extra pillows and blankets, and you have a luggage rack. The other thing I would mention is depending on how many people are staying here, this might not be enough hangers for you. So we always travel with travel hangers. I'll link those for you in the description below so that you can see sort of what I'm talking about. They're really easy to travel with. I keep 4 or so of them in each of our suitcases every time we travel, and they have come in handy. All right, I mentioned that I would normally get upset about such a large counter space with only 1 sink. However, right next door, you have this similar size sink here. It's not very deep, but at least you have 2 spaces with 2 sinks. There's plenty of counter space on this one. So the folks sleeping out in the living room area, you would share this bathroom with them. There's a little storage space underneath, and as usual, a very deep drawer. Next up is the shower. So this is a nice sizable shower. It's got a rainfall shower head, plus it has the wand. And again, it has the not H2O products on the wall. And I joke because Disney purchased the formula to the H2O products, so we get to keep them. But they don't call them H2O anymore. They're simply labeled shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. Okay, this is the hallway in between the main living area and the main bedroom.
and the second bedroom. But before we go into the second bedroom, I want to show you the thing that I love about a DVC villa. If you get a 1 bedroom or better, you will get a washer and dryer in your space. It'll either be 2 separate units, it'll be a stackable. They always give you your own laundry basket, and I love that they always start you off with a little laundry detergent as well. They also have all the detergents for the kitchen sink and the dishwasher there as well. In here you will find your iron and ironing board, and right behind that on the opposite side you'll find your basic broom and your dustpan. The other thing I really love about this space, and I think it might be my favorite thing about this space, is this. It gives you space for people to hang their coats if a bunch of people are staying here, cooler weather, and it gives you bench seating for people to get ready. And come take a look at this. Take a really close look at this. Mickey and Minnie, carved in heart. Got to love that. And the little guy just pointed out something else to me. I'll show it to you. W.D. Walt Disney. What else is carved in this bench? Love these touches. So coming into the second bedroom, this is a humongous space as well. It is about the same size as the main bedroom. I don't even know which way to go first. But in here you have 2, I'm gonna call these queen beds. And as I was touching these, let's touch these linens. They're not very thick. So if you were here in cooler weather, you're probably gonna want a heavier blanket, though they are very soft. And the Disney pillow is usually a nice comfortable pillow. So I do like that. You have the similar plugs and outlets, and you have your similar nightlight on either side of these beds as well. You have bench seating here and some storage underneath. And this dresser has 3, 6, 7 drawers for you to store your things in, plus a little extra storage space down there. While you're here on either side, same plugs and outlets available for charging. These are blackout curtains in all of the rooms with their shares. And the Disney Touch, this is the same over in the main bedroom as well. Underneath, you could store your luggage. Next up in this space, this is the closet area that the 4 people conceivably would be sharing in here. Plus, bonus, you have some extra space over here that just has a bench in it. Okay, entering this bathroom, it's not as big, of course, as the one across the hall, but you do have a very nice space here. You have 1 sink. Are you waving? He's waving. I thought he was telling me to stop. You do only have 1 sink here. This is a space where I really do think that you should have 2 sinks because you could have 4 people living in this space. You have real windows in your bathroom, so I would remind you to drawer your curtains when you're in here because that does face the parking lot. And then back here behind the door, you have your standard shower and tub combination. Similar to the shower on the other side, you have a rain shower type shower head here. You do not have the wand. This is low profile, so it's going to be easy to get into and out of. You have drawer space, and each bathroom has its own hair dryer. I was about to end the tour and I didn't take you out to do my favorite thing. I always save this for last when we have it, a balcony. Now, it has been pouring down rain, thunder the entire time that we have recorded this for you, but I wanted to try and show you what is out here. Come on out. Oh, I'm so sad it's raining. Look at these rocking chairs. Oh my goodness. I would love to sit out here and rock a spell. I'm a Southern girl at heart. My family's from the South and I love a rocking chair and I love a porch. But look at the size of this balcony. So you have the 2 rocking chairs out here. You have a table and is it 3 or 4? 4 bench seats. So this is another additional space that you could use for eating if you had a full complement of people here in your villa. If you come this way, we didn't unlock the door, but the main bedroom also has an entry point right out here to the balcony. So that's another really nice plus here, and I just cannot get over the absolute size of this balcony. So Paul's gonna stand over there and I keep it on like 0.5. Don't get yourself wet. But look at how far away I am from him. You could have a party out here. This is really, really very nice. So the other thing that I want to tell you while I have you is in the morning we are going to tell you, after having spent the night here, what we felt about this particular space. Were the beds as comfortable as I said? What's the water pressure in the shower? Is the water slimy? We're going to tell you all of that in the morning. I wanted to remind you that this is a part of an entire series. So we've done a road trip down from our home in New York. That should be up on the channel by the time that you see this. And we have so much more. We are going to Epic Universe. We are going to Disney World and the pièce de résistance. We are spending a week on the Disney Treasure. So this is an all-out 2-week vacation celebrating our little guy graduating from elementary school. We're so proud of him. And we want you to stay tuned for all of these bits and pieces. We'll put them out in chronological order for you on the channel. So make sure you're subscribed. Good morning. I wanted to come back and talk about our experience here at Disney Hilton Head DVC Villa. First off, let's talk about the atmosphere, the staff. Everything is wonderful, understated, relaxed Disney luxury. If you did not know that you were staying in a Disney resort, it's not Disney forward. Everything is subtle, it's beachy, how the colors go together, how it's really hard to find the hidden Mickeys in the curtain. You really have to look for these things. The staff was so warm and welcoming. They said welcome home 100 times. So let's talk a bit about comfort and accessibility. These rooms, the entire resort is very, very beachy, comfortable. You do not have to worry about that at all. Accessibility, on the other hand, if you have mobility issues, we are up on the second floor. These are not tall buildings, but you do have to go up quite a few stairs to get up to the room. If you have mobility issues, please let them know in advance. I'm certain there must be rooms on this property that are easier to get into and out of if you cannot take the stairs for whatever reason. The accessibility to the Mercantile and the Tide Me Over, there's a ramp for that where you can take the stairs if you come a different direction, so that is completely accessible. As far as transportation goes, we did not unfortunately get a chance to do everything around the hotel because we were only here for one night. There is a shuttle that will take you over to their beach house, which has amazing amenities in it, as I understand. That's a reason to come back. Or if you've been here before and you know what goes on over in the beach house, please share in the comments below so that the rest of the community can catch up on exactly what happens over there. We were not able to do the pools because the weather was so awful. They even closed the pools, so we don't even have pool shots because of the thunder and lightning in the area. So just to talk about the food and amenities here from that angle, the Tide Me Over was very standard food. Everything that you saw us eat was fine. The French fries were not great. The service was always Disney friendly, very nice. The Dole Whip float, can never say too much about that. I'm gonna have as many of those as I can before I go home. But not a lot here. So remember that that does close at 5, 6 o'clock on an evening. So if you want dinner later than that, you're gonna have to find reservations someplace else. And that's gonna be super easy to do. There are a lot of great restaurants here on Hilton Head Island. Now let's talk about how we slept, the shower, the actual use of this room. The beds, oh my gosh, I don't know if I was just tired from the road trip down, but I just sank into the bed. I have never had a bad sleeping experience at the Disney Hotel Resort. These beds are wonderful. The pillows are nice and fluffy, exactly what you need them to be. Everything was comfortable. 10 points, 2 thumbs up, all the things for actually sleeping here. It was amazing. The showers, if I had to nitpick about this space, the water was good. It doesn't feel slimy. It feels great. It's properly treated. The pressure just could have been a bit higher or a bit more forceful in the shower.
Other than that, again, I'm nitpicking. It was an absolutely perfect stay here at Disney's Hilton Head Beach Resort, DVC. And if you have an opportunity to come, I highly recommend it. And it was absolutely worth it. If you want to stay here, reserve early. I had to wait list for this and didn't really think I was going to get in, but we were able to make it in. So as soon as you know you want to book this property, there are a few DVCs that are like that across the Disney catalog. Book early. We hope that you have enjoyed exploring the Disney Hilton Head Beach Resort here with us, the DVC Villa. We really enjoyed our time here. We hope that we were able to give you some idea of what the experience would be like if you were to stay here. A lot is happening, so make sure that you're subscribed to this summer vacation series. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bells so that you don't miss a thing and you know when the next adventure begins. And no matter where your next adventures take you, we hope that you enjoy the journey. Bye now.